cancelled. You see, this decision was arrived at based on Article 54 of the party constitution. And let me, for the benefit of the general public, I want to read that as article.
Please go ahead.
Residual powers of National Executive Committee. This one, National Executive Committee, where on any party matter, there is no provision in this constitution which deals with that matter, the National Executive Committee shall, by resolution, provide for the matter to be dealt with. You see, so the issue that we are talking about is not in the constitution. A matter like that is not explicitly stated in the constitution. But the National Executive Committee in the last meeting, you know, and this National Executive Committee is made up of regional executives, national executives, MPs, the parliamentary caucus, and then Council of Elders and all that. They all come, they come together to form the National Executive Committee. Now, they look at this and say, we are now in government, we're in power, we want to strengthen the party so that the party will be strong, whilst the government will also concentrate on its business, its core business. That was the brain behind it. And they said, okay, to do that, we have officers who were elected, all right, some appointed, but they are now in government. And then now, the appear, because of the nature of the economy, which was very bad, well, we inherited a very bad economy, the country was in shambles, wanted to give ample time for the government to concentrate on resetting the government. Then the party will also do the reorganization and get in officers who will carry on the day-to-day business of the party. So that was why the National Executive Committee came out with this decision that certain officers who are full-time employed by the government should concentrate on the government business. Then there are other officers like the General Secretary mentioned. In fact, the General Secretary was basically reporting what the National Executive Committee decision, what the decision they took. So he was just reporting. He's the CEO of the party, chief executive. Right. So he was just reporting on that. And that board chairman and board members, that one is not a full-time. Board, sometimes they sit twice in a year, some 3 in a year, depend upon the nature of their work and all that. And so when you add them to this group, invariably you might not be doing justice to that. So that was the basis on making that decision. But nonetheless, there is a caveat. This one is referring to elective positions. And we must make it very clear. The decision is about elective position. Apart from elective position, there are appointed positions too. After the Congress of 19th December, there will be some positions which will be elective. This decision doesn't affect that aspect. So this decision is purely about electives. So that people want to contest elective positions, then it will, because it's a full time.
Yeah, that's clear enough.
Yes, and so those going in, we want to, because we've identified there are brainy people in the party who are very good in organizational issues and all that, and in their sectors, and they are in government. But because that one is appointive, the National Executive Committee will not regulate to debar them from bringing their experience to bear in the party running. Because that one there is not a full-time thing. You come in when the issues at that area arises. So that one is not affected. So you will still see this, our best brains in the party who are doing fantastic, the one you are referring to. I'm very sure and very clear in my mind that after the 19th December Congress, those people will be invited to take up those appointive positions to help the new officers who might be elected at the various congresses. So it's not meant to target anybody. I believe the National Executive Committee thought through this and came out with this regulation based on the Article 54, that residual powers they have to make up this kind of regulation in order to guide our
what will be the